everybody, it's Old School Nerd. Once again, it is Friday. It's time for another amazing Tommy Johansson reaction. This time, you can see everybody talking. Tommy's there. All my favorite people from Sweden are there. Well, most of my favorite people from Sweden are there. There we go. And they're all going nuts. So, and it's because, well, he's doing another Gary Moore. And this time, I know this one. I am an old school nerd, however, my old school nerddom extends mainly to America. And a lot of stuff from Gary Moore wasn't as big in America as it was in other parts of the world. And that's a shame, because apparently I missed out on a lot of his amazing stuff. I'm just gonna crop this as we're talking because I can. So what happened was, so Tommy's gonna do this one from Gary Moore. Funny thing enough, I actually know this one from Gary Moore. Yeah, this is Run for Cover. And I think I heard it on like one of his best of albums. A friend of mine was playing. I was like, dude, have you ever heard of Gary Moore? Check this out. I was like, man, who is this guy? And they're like, he did this and this and this. I was like, oh, he's from all those songs. Yeah, he did his own stuff too. Awesome. All right, here we go. Gary Moore, one of the OGs of guitar rock. And Tommy, I think it's probably Tommy's biggest influence. You have to ask him, but I'm pretty sure it's up there. Here we go. Run for Cover. Ooh. So stupid. Wow, that's an ugly look. Hold on, dude. You look demonic there. Tommy cannot look demonic. That's not a good thing. There we go, much better. Okay, real quick, sorry to stop in the middle of this chorus, but okay. I really enjoyed the original of this. Here's the thing. And when I say this, I don't want to try to offend Tommy, because he really, really, really loves Gary Moore. Okay. Here's Gary Moore's version. Here's Tommy's version. I like them both. I just like, I think it's because of Tommy's vocal range. And he does add a few little things into it, more modern takes on it, which I enjoy. Remember, I believe Gary was a fish out of time, or a man out of water. Reverse that. I think if Gary Moore was Tommy's age now, and he was on this earth, God rest his soul, that he would probably be pushing envelopes like a lot of guitarists do. And whereas even though Gary Moore was a virtuoso of his time, he was also relegated to the age in which he occupied. Does that make sense? Like if he went off and went, experimental, he would have to be like with Steve Vai and Joe Satriani and those guys, because if you went outside, what could be played on the radio, you know? So, yeah. Tommy did it again. Let me back it up. We can enjoy this together. Wow. Yeah, you got to check out Tommy Johansson's tribute to Gary Moore. Here's the thing, and I don't like to make comparisons of people. I really don't. But Tommy is a lot like Gary. He is a virtuoso. He does sit outside the norm. He's been part of multiple projects, as Gary has, but he has to walk his own path. Whether it be with Majestica, with the last few years with Sabaton, where people don't really understand how that situation came about. I mean, Sabaton and Tom, the guys of Sabaton and Tommy have always been friends, way before he joined Sabaton. And many times the discussion was had, hey, Tommy, are you going to join Sabaton? And he's like, no, Majestica, and I'm doing the thing over there, and, you know. And then conditions and circumstances come together, and they're like, Tommy. And he's like, I got you guys back. Let's do this. And at the same time, remember, this whole thing that Tommy's doing now was always in Tommy's mind and in his heart. Whether it be Majestica, creating his own music, extending his talents, being as creative as he can on his own. And then this year, it just these last, this month or so, it just came about where it was time to part ways, and then Tommy continues on his journey. It's very Gary Moore-ish, if you think about it, because Gary Moore was one of those enigmas. He always walked a different path. And, I think not only does Tommy do great tributes to Gary, but Tommy also, in a way, kind of echoes Gary, but now. Here's the difference. Tommy, you must never leave us. And just keep being who you are, man. We love you for it. All right, guys. That was it for me. This was Run for Cover. Tommy's version of a Gary Moore classic. And with that, I want everyone to have a wonderful Friday. We have more coming today. I think right after this, in about an hour from now. We're gonna have the new one from Just Joe Syracuse. Yeah, he's doing a classic as well. This one a little bit more well known in the United States. Something about a piano and home and something sweet and home and a bunch of boys from California called The Crew. Who knows? Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.